I'm gonna click the Zoom meeting.
So live right now.
Are we like live, man? Is this
we're
live?
live.
Are we like live?
Oh,
All right.
like,
So
yeah, totally.
assuming that we're live, I will say to you, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shenanigans ttRPG. I am RC Robbin, and we play Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you for joining us. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. For those of you that hate baseball and other types of video games, I sincerely apologize. This is primarily a Dungeons and Dragons live stream channel. Every once in a while when we're not playing D&D, I like to play video games. Just scroll away. It's fine. Just come to us. Come to us for the Dungeons and Dragons content.
Just hit that thumbs up button.
That's right. That's right. So before we jump into the action of the day, I would love to go around the table and ask my players to briefly describe their character, race, class, look, whatever. So who wants to start?
I will.
Pia.
As per usual.
Yeah,
As per
really.
usual.
Well, I am Pia. I am a navy blue tiefling warlock. I got a new chair.
Yay!
Yay!
I got black horns, black hair. I am a fanatic of fire and necromancy magic. My patron's name is Baylor, and I am in a weird predicament right now, which we will probably find out about shortly. So stay tuned for that.
Very true, very true. Who is next?
Theoden, the dwarven cleric. Very ugly, as some of you may know. Dirty beard, very dirty beard. As of late, he has lost a few bugs, but we're definitely trying to get him back on there. Yeah, they are missed. His memory isn't too sharp. That may be the player's fault, but who knows? And next we have
Jesus.
Next
up is
Sirach, the half-elf ranger / warlock. Same patron as Pia, Baylor. Tall, a lot more handsome than Theoden. Long silver hair on one side currently. The other side's finally growing out, but so it's got some blue tips with the silver roots back. Looking pretty good. Gonna need to find a barber again, fix that up. Might try to.
Yeah, we gotta get cleaned up again.
Yeah, clean up. Maybe.
Yeah, we're a fucking mess right now.
Maybe do a mohawk like Baka, but like better.
Ooh, yeah, but like
rainbow mohawk.
Yes.
Rainbow mohawk. Speaking of mohawks, last but not least.
Yeah, so I'm Baka. I'm 3.5 feet, and about half that is my mohawk. No, I'm kidding. I'm a gnome, rogue, fighter, combo, kill shit, steal stuff. You know, the usual stuff. I also cause a lot of trouble for my team and the dungeon master, but they all deserve it. So it's nothing wrong with that.
Seems very, very accurate. Seems definitely very accurate. So the name of the group is the Natural Ones. The name of the stream is Shenanigans ttRPG. So glad that you're here with us. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There is a non-player character that travels along with the Natural Ones. It seems to make sense at this point. They've adopted him to the degree that he almost feels like my character. So I'll take this opportunity before jumping into where we are to describe Harry Harrington.
Because we make him use him too much.
Yeah, right. Harry is a dwarf as well, and he's a cleric. His deity is not a loon. His deity is something known as the Platinum Dragon.
I tried.
Yeah, he tried, but he's loyal to the Platinum Dragon. He's beginning to feel like he's not worthy of him, but that's worthy of him, her, it, who knows? Gender neutral Platinum Dragon. He is a cleric. He does wear armor, but more so than anything else, he thinks of himself as a writer more so than a spellcaster or a fighter. He used to be scared of his own shadow, but thanks to the efforts of the group, especially Theoden, he has now become, proud of himself. He feels very, happy with the fact that he is. And who do we have with us? We have a visitor to the stream. Hello.
He's saying hi.
Go. Feel free to say hello.
What's up?
Hey, what's up? Good to see you.
Yes,
What's up,
sir.
Steven?
Yes, sort of
Celebrity guest.
Celebrity
Yeah.
guest Steven. There we
What's
go.
up?
Back from Japan.
Back from
Welcome
Japan.
back.
Thank you, sir. We
Thank
salute you. We
Yes,
salute
thank
you
you
for
for
your
your
service.
service, Steven.
Cheers.
Yes, no
Cheers.
sarcasm at all.
Thank
Absolutely.
you. Thank you.
Get me another
Yes.
couple.
Oh my God.
So,
Stand by.
really quickly, Harry is a kind of looks like Peter Dinklage from Game of Thrones, kind of season 1 before we got the massive beard. Not to say that he doesn't have a beard, just that he's got very, very, thin scruff on the chin. And he honestly,
Coward beard.
he has gotten to the point now where he's been adopted as a player, a player character almost. So let me put the speaker view back on individual, and let me tell you where you guys are at. So last we left off, the party was traveling towards the city known as Alzando, which is the capital city of a faction known as the Emerald Enclave. They consider themselves to be friends of the Emerald Enclave because of events that took place earlier in the campaign, where a city was under attack. The cousin of the leader of the Emerald Enclave, a young girl, blind girl named Talia, was rescued. And for that reason, they believe that should they go to Alzando in the future, they were given a personal invitation once before that say, if you come to our city, you'll be welcomed with open arms. So then in addition to that, they're on their way. And as they're on their way to this city with their horses and their horseless carriage, AKA the cobble snot, that's another story. You guys need to go back and watch some of the earlier episodes. It's tough to explain everything.
Fuck that thing.
Suddenly, at a campsite on the way there, a dimension door opened up behind the group while they were sitting at a campfire. A hand reaches out of the dimension door. A female hand, a familiar hand, but we'll get to that in a second. Grabs the back of Pia, our warlock, pulls him through the dimension door, and poof, he's gone. Much to the surprise of the rest of the group. So what I'll do is let's take care of that first before we jump back to the rest of the group. So Pia, you are alone and you find yourself in a desert, on your ass, sand in your boots, sand up your back. And standing over you is a lovely female that you've seen before. She's very attractive. She's a half orc. She looks human except for her pale green skin. Halter top, long, curly black hair, beautiful face, fishnet stockings. Underneath the fishnet stockings, she's got like this musical note tattoos wrapped around her legs, stiletto high heel shoes. Ooh. And she looks over you with her arms crossed and says, I have a proposal for you, Pia. And she reaches a hand to you in order to help you up from the sand. Do you take it?
Yeah, I'll take it. And
she pulls you up to your feet. So you're standing face to face with Issa, of one of the singers in that notorious rock group / terrorist organization known as Orcish Revenge. What do you say?
A heads up before pulling me through this would have been nice.
Well, I apologize. Sometimes drastic measures are necessary when things are this important. Your friend Baka has proved quite useless to me up to this point. I asked him to do something for me, and he completely ignored my request. So I figure, maybe I should talk to someone a little bit more responsible in the group and see if I can get you to.
It sounds like you meant to pull Sirach through here.
Well, perhaps. But you haven't heard what it is that I need and what it is that I'm willing to give in exchange, she says.
All right, let's hear it. I'll bite.
Okay, so she says to you, she says, have you ever heard of the Nornfire necklace? I'm not sure what Baka has told you.
No, I have not.
Yes, you have.
You're not there. You're not there.
You shut the fuck up.
That's okay. Don't worry. Issa cannot hear him.
Oh, good. Okay.
So just so you know, when she pulled you through into this desert-like environment, at your camp, it was nighttime. When she pulls you through, it's daytime. So you must literally be on like another part of the planet, hundreds of miles away.
Cool.
So you're in the middle of nowhere. You feel like you're in the middle of the Sahara Desert. So you're standing there face to face, and she says to you, the Nornfire necklace is something that is very valuable to me. I asked Baka to retrieve it for me from the Golden Exchange, which is a bank in Kirillith.
Right?
Yes,
It's
and
all coming back.
he
Gotcha.
basically ignored my request and refused to get it. I could make it very worth your while if you were to convince your friends, whether you decide to tell Baka or not that we've had this conversation. It's entirely up to you.
In his
will-
defense, it was a bit of a shit show over there. We
Oh.
kind of left their guns ablazing, but what do
wouldn't
you
that
have
have
in
that-
exchange for me, and what makes this necklace so important that you want it so bad?
Well, one question at a time.
Okay, sure,
What do I have
sorry.
for you? A man as good looking as you are, and she runs her hand across the side of your blue smooth. She's a man as beautiful as you are. I wouldn't insult you as to offer you sex because you obviously can get any woman you want. But I think I have an offer for you that might be even more valuable. I think. Well, first off, do you have an item known as the cube in your possession?
Perhaps.
Yes. Well, I'm sure my sources tell me that you do. So I won't.
Actually, did I give that to Theoden?
Well, no.
I don't
I
know.
guess what she means, just player to DM, is not whether you specifically have it on
Okay.
you, but
Okay,
that do you
okay.
know what the
Oh, we
cube
got
is
it,
and you
we
have
got
it
it.
as a group. Gotcha. All right. So she says, have you been told what the cube does? She asks you.
I've been told by somebody, but I don't know how accurate it is, if it was a lie or not.
Well, do tell. I'm curious
So
as to what
I
you were
was told that this would basically teleport us to like some lair run by the Brood of Katoa.
Well, yes and no. It's interesting that you
Something
were
like
told
that.
that.
This was a while ago.
That's
so.
not a lie, but it's not the entire truth. And I think that the information I'm about to give you might be of specific interest to someone like you. Are you a warlock? Do you have a pact lord, so to speak?
I do.
Okay, well, you see, the key, the cube requires a key. And the key, once inserted into the cube, will allow you to enter all of the realms of the underworld and the abyss, the infernal realms, which of course includes, the lair of the Brood of Katoa. But someone like you, and again, she basically like puts her arms across and kind of like pushes up her boobs a little bit. You can see the cleavage, and you wonder if she's trying to manipulate you a little bit with the cleavage. But it's either neither here nor there. The point is that she says to you, someone like you with your intelligence would see that an item like that would be extra valuable to someone like you, in the sense that should you ever need to reach out to your pact lord, this is basically a back door to
Can I insight check that?
Sure you can. Give me an
Say,
insight check.
maybe you should show me your back door.
Well, that's a possible option, but you're not there.
Damn it.
I apologize.
Insight, that's a 17.
This always happens.
17. She seems to be telling the truth.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't. You're looking at her face, looking to see if there are any like tells. Like, is she looking up and to the left when she says it? Is she keeping eye contact? If she is, she just seems to
Shifting her boobs in a weird way.
Exactly. She seems to be telling the truth. So she mentions this to you. She says, I have information about exactly what you need to do in order to get the Nornfire necklace. If you get it from me, I can get you the key to the cube, and even exchange, I would believe.
Shit.
Really?
But yes, I can.
But can I ask you what this necklace does and why you want it so bad?
Now is where she kind of like laughs a little bit and looks at you and kind of cocks her head a little bit and wonders.
It's a reasonable question.
It is absolutely a reasonable question. But you see the wheels spinning in her head, like, and even without a perception check, you're thinking that those wheels, like, can I trust him? That kind of a look, right?
I'll undo a button and be like, I won't tell anyone.
She giggles.
Show her your cleavage.
She giggles at that, and she realizes that you're on to her manipulation tricks with that. So that basically it's almost like a wink, wink. Don't flash your boobs at me, because I am obviously aware you're trying to manipulate me. It's not working. So she realizes and stops it with the pushing up of the halter top, and she says, "All right, you know what? I will tell you. I won't tell you everything, but I'll make it clear as to why it's important to me. one, the Nornfire necklace is a family heirloom, but more important, you are aware of the fact that I'm a member of the Orcish Revenge, that musical group that has gone from city to city.
Yes, I've heard of it.
Yes, I'm sure you have. Our
More than
reputation
one.
precedes us, she says. And she says it with pride. Like, you know that she's responsible for people being murdered.
And she doesn't
killed,
give a fuck.
And she doesn't give a fuck. So you know that she is not a fucking a friendly person, per se. Okay, you're dealing with a villain here. But the thing is that she thinks that she's also dealing with a villain. So maybe that's where you might have one leg up on her here. So she goes, not only is it an heirloom, but I've had a bit of a falling out recently with the, shall we say, call him the lead singer of the band. And I just
she wants that dragon tail.
well, I just in order for me to achieve, shall we say, liberation from the relationship, I need to be able to stand on my own against Lorenzo. And the Nornfire necklace will help me in that regard. Sometimes it's getting out of a relationship can be very difficult, and I don't want to be without that family heirloom, which will make me be able to match him in power. Right now, I wouldn't stand a chance against him, and I think that if I tried to tell him that I no longer want to be his consort, I would suffer the consequences, so to speak. Do we see eye to eye on what I'm trying to say?
I understand. Now, I do have a dilemma, though.
Speak.
Two things. One, how do I know what this thing looks like? And two, I don't really know if we could get to Kirillith without it being a huge problem. I don't think they like us very much right now.
She smiles at that and she nods and she goes,
I stand out like a sore thumb.
Well,
I mean,
first of all,
so do they.
Don't you have the thing though?
Well, you should stop it.
She doesn't know that, Theoden, and you're not there. Ladies and gentlemen.
I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Theoden is in another plane of
Stop
existence.
giving him ammunition.
Yes, and so they're afraid that I'm going to use this stuff against them. Don't worry, Pia. I'm in character. Don't worry. I am Issa, the hot half orc. Okay, so check it out. So she says, well, in regards to Kirillith and the danger level, I'm sure that you and your companions are more than capable of not either sneaking around the city or strong enough to take care of that whole city on your own. That doesn't concern me. As far as details, the Nornfire necklace has a ruby that is not colored red. It's actually colored a beige color, kind of like a champagne color. So as far as one champagne large stone in the center. And I also know that it is in the safe deposit box inside the Golden Exchange, which is the major bank inside the city of Kirillith. If you could convince Baka to do his, what he does best, I don't see any reason why he wouldn't be able to go into the bank and pilfer the Nornfire necklace. So that you know, my spies and sources have told me that the door to it is locked. It is safe deposit box number 27. And the door to the bank has a arcane lock on it. There are machines, like magical machines, that guard the interior overnight, which I'm sure a group of your strength would have no problem disabling. And there's also an arcane lock on each safe deposit box. So
oh man, that's gonna be hard. Okay,
I'm sure it will, but again, I didn't. Let's face it, the key to the cube is not something that should be given away easily. It's the value of that. I'm sure, as you can see, you would be able to reach your patron at your wish or at your will.
But
so, yes,
do you already have the key on you?
I do not have it on me. That would be foolish for me to have it on me. Then if you could possibly seduce me and then just take the key from under me while I recovered from our sexual encounter.
No.
So
I
mean that would be foolish of me to bring it with me. She smiles and she winks at you.
But is acquiring it an easy thing for you to do? It's not.
Yes, quite easy.
Quite easy. So it's quite easy for you to get something that I want. but we have to go through something that puts our lives in danger.
Yeah, because she's a
So
bitch.
I think you can give me one more thing in exchange for this necklace.
So what would that be?
The Crucible of Woe. I know you know what it is.
I forgot about that.
She takes a step back, and you could see there's a look on her face where she's not sure how to react. That's the name of the Crucible of Woe, kind of like shook her up for a fraction of a second, but then she snaps back into place.
Now that we know what it's called, yeah.
Yeah.
Crucible
And she goes,
The bowl.
basically the bowl. Ladies and gentlemen of on the stream, if you don't know what the Crucible of Woe is, first of all, it's a jewel encrusted bowl, and it's basically it's the MacGuffin of the campaign. It's the major plot point of the whole thing. She says, while I have easy access to the key, my access to the Crucible is not quite as simple.
And neither is our access to the necklace.
Well, I guess
Access to the necklace relies on me.
It might actually.
Yeah.
Probably does, and honestly, that's what makes it the most difficult. It's trusting vodka.
Come on. I help you out. You help me out. And if this deal works, we can continue to do business.
She basically
like
she
a
basically
slangy
smiles to herself, and you could see her the wheels turning in her head. Maybe she's doing like some kind of like algorithm in her head, like 2 + 2 + 2. She goes, I don't have access to it. I can find out where it is.
You know what? I'll take it. You tell me if you find out, we'll get you the necklace. You give me the key, and you tell me where this thing is. You got a deal.
Sounds good.
Okay. And then I shake her hand and I ask her how the hell she dimension doored me this far away.
While you're, I need you to do is I need you very quickly, as she's shaking your hand and you're asking that question, I need you to make a perception check for me, please.
Yes.
Perception check for shock buzzer.
It's not good. It's a 13.
Okay, so you failed your perception check, so you did not notice it happening. Now I need you to make a dexterity check.
Oh shit. Well,
She got a suplex PR.
that's a natural one.
A natural one. So you're so wrapped up in the thought of what's going on, as far as you're thinking about Crucible of Woe, you think about this, you shake her hand, you go off into your spiel. She reaches with her other hand behind the back of your head, pulls you in, and shoves her tongue down your throat, and does this with the two tongues, and pushes you back. Pushes you back, right? And you feel yourself falling backwards into the sand, and suddenly,
Oop. Gone.
You're gone. From the sunshine is gone, the sand is gone, and you feel yourself falling through the night sky 5 feet to the ground, taking 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's nothing.
Okay, as you crash right on top of the fire of the campsite, with everyone sitting around you, as they're basically, the moment that you left was the moment that you came back. So 1 second you were sitting at the campsite, dimension door opened up behind you, a hand pulled you back through it, disappeared, done. Mere seconds later, 10 minutes went by in your world, but mere seconds later, all of a sudden a dimension door 6 feet above the fire is in the air, opens up like this, and you come falling through it, you crash, and cinders go everywhere as you land into the fire. The fire doesn't hurt you so much as the fall does from the 6 feet above.
All right.
Yeah, stop fooling around. Get out of the fire.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So now
Relight it, at least. If you're going to put it out with your ass, relight it.
Let me put it out for you. And I'm going to smack him on the ass.
Oh, thank you.
Exactly. So the ass is smacked. Keep in mind, even though they were here for the stream, obviously, the players themselves have no idea where you were. So it would make sense for you to basically at least give them a bare bones account.
Yeah. Well, I don't really know exactly where I was. It was like a desert.
But what happened?
It was Issa again, because Baka couldn't get this stupid necklace thing, apparently. Now she's asking me to do it.
Oh, why is this on me?
Because you were supposed to get the necklace.
She blamed you. I don't know. I'm just don't.
I mean,
You
honestly, Pia should have done it in the first place.
She didn't ask me.
I know. I'm just saying. Now she finally found the right person to do the job.
Maybe.
So
So,
you're gonna get the necklace for her now, Pia?
yes, and
I
she's
don't.
gonna.
I don't have to do anything then. Okay.
Well, no,
great.
no, 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 no,
No,
no.
it's fine. I don't have to do anything.
Whoa. Hold your horses.
Alright.
Look, don't shoot.
She
the
obviously
messenger
found
here.
herself a new man, you know. So
Oh,
This is not-
bro, you're
Okay,
good,
okay.
bro.
oh, jealousy.
Say
You're
it,
good. I
Theoden,
got
I know
Ben
what we're doing.
anyways. I got Ben.
Stealing
Stealing
this
that
thing
was
is
wrong.
not gonna go well for me by myself.
Theoden,
and you
teleport
know
us
that.
to Vanwell. We're leaving Baka there, and then we're going to Kirillith ourselves. Let's do it.
Hold my hands, boys.
So,
Good
yeah,
luck.
but for in exchange for finding this for her, she offered us two things. One, the key to the cube, which apparently does a lot more than gaining access to the Brood of Katoa. We could also meet Baelor, by the way. Surak.
We've already
The
met him.
key,
him.
or does the cube do that?
No, the cube. The key opens the cube, which activates a portal to bring us to this like nether world.
Okay.
And then she also said she would give us information on where to find the Crucible of Woe.
Wow.
Remember that stupid
So-
bowl?
Counter offer.
Stupid.
Why don't we just pick lock the cube? I was so close last time. I'm positive I can get it this
Well, the
time.
problem is we're gonna get sucked in, and we're probably not ready for that. And I also don't know if she was lying.
But we also have Theoden's new teleporter.
But how do we know that's gonna work in another world?
We don't, but
We
it
don't.
should.
We should assume it does.
I mean, Baka can pick
It's
the
magic.
cube. I'll stand over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as
Just
I
like
can,
that with Sirach.
as long as I can tune to
Me and
Theoden's
Theoden,
teleport
let's
item.
go.
I'll try it if I can attune to Theoden's teleport item.
But also, if we get this necklace, I do
Ah.
want you to identify it. I want to know exactly what it does because she wouldn't tell me. Maybe you can figure it out.
No,
Baka.
I really don't feel like
I want to know
going to
because
get
if
this
it's
necklace.
really good,
So where
we can
is
keep it
Where is it?
and
What
fuck
city?
her.
It's in Kirillith.
Yeah, that
Sure.
place that
Listen,
we
I'm
like
not-
blew
I'm
up
not-
on the way out.
Double
Yeah.
Harry,
Harry.
Harry, the unofficial fifth party member, goes, Pia?
Yes.
What did she say that this Nornfire necklace does?
She just said it's gonna make her more powerful, and she wouldn't tell me anything else.
Well,
And
I kinda
personally,
wanna
I
know,
think she's kind
'cause,
of
like, if we-
scary. I don't know if I necessarily want her to be more powerful.
Well,
I mean, she's really pretty, but she's also kind of evil.
yeah, but you know
Just
what?
Yeah,
saying.
but if we get it, maybe Pia would be more
Aren't they
powerful.
all, Harry?
I have an idea.
Imagine what we could do with that thing. I mean,
No, no,
you know,
no.
if Theoden and Baka could open the box without the key, then we don't need the key.
I can
And
do
then
that.
if they can learn how to do that and figure it out, then we have a necklace that can make one of us like beast mode.
I was just
you
gonna
know?
say we get the necklace and then we meet up and just kill her.
If it's as good as she says it is, if we have it in our possession, there's nothing she's going to be able to do to take it away from us. Nothing.
Short of summoning a dragon.
Sounds good.
That's-
Although, you know, I could be underestimating everything. So
Are completely full of shit.
our mileage may vary.
Listen,
But I guess it's up to the group if you guys want to go and try
it
to
sounds
take
like
this
it's
thing.
up to me though. Really, it sounds
Well-
like
Not
you
up
need
to
me
you.
to
It's
get
not
into
up
there.
to you.
I mean, I
It's-
could,
Can you
you know,
can you
make
break
myself.
into the bank and lockpick their arcane locks?
I mean, I could give it a shot.
Okay.
I can at least
I
become
mean, Baka,
invisible.
it's gonna take
and I
all
can
of
make
us.
somebody
'cause
else
While you're
invisible.
picking locks, we're gonna have to
No.
fight stuff. Probably.
Right.
There'll be people
which
standing
is no
guard.
I could
different
make
from
me and
using-
Sirach invisible, and you know, I could use my invisibility spell, and then Baka, you can creep your way in there, and then, you know, Sirach can also boost our like stealthy abilities a little bit even more. I don't think there's a chance we'd get caught if we
You
do it
know,
right.
It
I'm
sounds like I'm
thinking-
still doing all the heavy lifting, where I go to the arcane locks. I
you're
possibly
picking
get
some
caught by
we're your
traps.
bodyguards. We're
I
your
get there's
bodyguards.
definitely gonna be traps.
Wait,
You know,
wait. Can we just teleport right in front of the lock?
no, we need to teleport where we've seen.
We could teleport in front of the gold exchange,
Like in-
but
yeah,
they
yeah,
don't.
that's what I
But they
meant.
don't like us in there very much right now.
I
We would-
know.
we
I
would
Yeah.
need
know.
Oh my
disguise.
God. Harry says, didn't we like blow up their gate or something?
Yeah,
Like,
my bad.
Wasn't that the
everybody,
city
I
that's
know.
like 1,000 feet in the air? And
that
like,
was
we
the city,
literally-
Harry.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're rich, Harry. They probably rebuilt.
Do you-
it by
do you
now.
think
It's been
that-
Probably done
decades.
already.
Do you think that my uncle Lord Bluebeard is still there? No, he's got to
No,
be back
he
in
can't
her.
be. He's
He
gotta be
was
back
just
there.
there for the conference.
There,
He's not
give,
there
give
anymore.
me the
No,
cube.
no. The conference was
in Eladon.
in
Oh,
Eladon.
Eladon, that's right. Oh my God. Oh, I got confused. I'm sorry.
No, I don't think your uncle would go to Kirillith for really.
Yeah, he wasn't there for the
anything.
wedding, so
Oh, good. That
How
was
long ago
Eladon.
was the wedding
I got
now?
confused. I'm sorry.
By the way, DM the player.
Um,
how many days has that been?
3 weeks.
Okay.
Felt like
That's not
forever.
bad.
yeah. So everyone forgot about it. Yeah.
How long does it take? To build
It's
the city?
been 3 weeks.
3
We can
weeks.
teleport there.
How
like-
long does it take to put a city back together? That's a good question.
About,
Like I
2
said,
weeks.
they're rich. Their gates back to normal. It's
It's
I
fine.
back,
say
it's back.
okay. So
Gotta
where?
be.
I'm trying to remember where the hell we even are. I'm
So
sorry.
you guys, as the dungeon master, you guys are basically north of the city of Troc, which is on the eastern side of the map.
Right, and we were heading.
And you're
to that-
heading towards
Alzando.
Alzando. You're about
Alzando.
halfway
we
to
need to go to
Alzando.
Alzando. I got shit.
I think if we go to Alzando, maybe we could find somebody that's been to Curalift more recently than we have, and maybe they can give us some information.
we also have a problem.
Sure.
We probably need
Is that
more
reasonable?
rations, guys.
Yeah, your weasel probably ate them all, huh?
Why did
Yeah.
Soggy eat all?
just
We got
grab
like
Soggy.
400 in there.
We had 500, and I'm guarantee you they're
Well,
probably
rip that
gone.
right out of there.
Okay, I'm gonna take the bag of holding and bring Soggy out.
It's literally when you pull Soggy out of the zippered pouch of holding. Okay, first of all, it's a weasel. The weasel is absolutely gained weight since the last time you.
I was gonna say he's gonna be like 20 times his
He's
size.
he's literally he's in like a stomach that's distended. He's got like 2 rations in his mouth, 1 ration in each little hand. All right, hello, master. I love it in the pouch. Give me more. I want to go back in. Let me in, please.
Okay, you know what we
Soggy?
need to do? We need to
As
get a
much as I love this thing, I want to stab him in the stomach.
Baka,
Soggy,
I know what we need to do.
What
We
do
need
you-
to
what
get
do
a
you need?
lockbox, put the rations in the lockbox, and put the lockbox in the pouch.
All right, we need to buy that in Alzando then.
No.
But
You know what I mean?
until then, Soggy, if you go and find me a canvas bag in there,
Canvas bag.
I promise you will get lots of rations.
Can-
Canvas bag.
lockbox.
Canvas bag. Hold
Or
on
you
a
could
second.
put Soggy in the lockbox.
Yeah, put
No,
Soggy in
I
the
am not doing
lockbox.
that.
Imagine if these were like,
That is
Lambus
cruel.
bread rations.
Why is it? Why
Yeah,
is
right?
canvas bag?
Could you
Why
imagine?
is canvas bag?
Canvas bag. I'm gonna like give him the dimensions, and I'm like explain the texture of the canvas, and hopefully he'll understand.
Make an animal handling check.
Guidance.
Yeah, why not? Extra D4 from Pia's guidance.
Hey, okay. Wait, where's my roll? Wow. 27.
I understand, master. And basically on your shoulder or wherever Tora, the orange tabby cat, happens to be, he goes, oh, understands nothing. I don't understand why you trust this beast. He's just going to eat all of your food. It's so obvious.
Well, it's all right. It's just food. You want some,
You know.
Tora?
Well, I mean, that would be kind of nice. I mean, of course you didn't offer me any of it. So yes, I
Well,
would
I mean,
love some.
If you want
You
to
haven't
go look,
fed me
if
in
you want
5
extra
days.
food, you can go in the bag and help him look for the item.
And you could just see like the disdain and condescension on the cat's face, like
Get the bag.
like me go in the bag when you've got. He goes, well, I would prefer not to be completely honest, but please don't put me in that bag again. It's actually kind of scary.
Okay, I won't do it, Tora. Here,
Okay.
I'll give you some food. I'll give him
Well,
like
thank
We
you
should
so
put
much.
Thad in
I
the
don't know
bag. I know he wouldn't fit.
something we hunted, and I'll
Yeah.
throw. And I'm gonna take Soggy. I'm gonna say, Soggy, go get the canvas bag. Drop.
Yes, and then also just so you know, now that you have the animal ring, I forgot what it's called.
Ring of animal influence.
Ring of Animal Influence has allowed you to talk to animals large and small. Over in the basically a couple of feet from you, Ari, your lion cub pipes up and goes,
God.
with really wide eyes and kind of an immature face, goes to you. Baka goes, you should listen to Tora, Daddy, because Tora's really smart. And then Alistair looks at Ari and goes, oh, at his own brother. And so basically they basically have the support.
I'm gonna go look at Tora wide eyed and then look at Ari. I'm gonna go up to Ari, grab him by the scruff and drag him away for a private conversation of how Tora is not to be trusted.
Well, absolutely. Duly noted. He listens to you very attentively with wide eyes and adorable big brown eyes and worships the ground that you walk on. So I'm sure it makes an impact. But you have to realize, though, that Ari's a little suggestible. What you say to him now may be turned the other direction next time Tora gets him. So
I'm sure I'm gonna have
but-
to punish Tora soon.
So out of curiosity, what is the plan for the group? What is where are we headed?
I guess go to Alzando.
Alzando,
And we
the
can ask
capital
people
city
there
of
about-
Emerald Enclave.
Alzando.
We can ask people there about Curalith. I mean, if I recall,
Oh, why
that
not?
Emerald Enclave doesn't really hate us.
True.
I think
Sure.
they're the only ones right now.
I mean,
Just about.
well, I mean, if
because
what
even
happened-
Curalith, that
if
was
what happened in Dorai, protecting Lady Sestra, who has since passed away, when she tried to save the city, and rescuing her granddaughter. I mean, if anybody would be on good graces, it would be you guys. Absolutely. I mean, you know, so.
Yeah, because what happened in Kirillith wasn't our fault, and they know that,
Mm.
or they would have said something in that meeting anyway.
True. That is true. They said nothing to the.
How could they not bring that up? I don't know.
Something that Harry reminds you. Harry says,
Uh-oh.
but wait a minute. Like when the two of you went to the conference, you were both disguised.
But we
They
still
didn't-
talked about the natural ones.
Yeah, but they didn't seem to make any kind of, they didn't care at all at that conference about, I mean, at least that's what you told me. You told me that they weren't interested in us at all.
No, not, I mean, at least Order
Until
of the
we
Gauntlet
tr-
maybe was, but that was it.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
true.
it.
You're probably right, Pia.
Zentarum didn't really give a crap, and
No.
neither did the Emerald Enclave either.
Sure.
And
So the plan
Harper's
is to
just
travel.
suck.
The plan is to travel to Alzando. Okay, cool.
Alzando.
Chris,
Absolutely. Is there
well-
anything that you'd like to do with the last 2 days, Baka? I remember you were gonna
just
ask.
briefly, I wanted to use the detect magic and identify in the items.
Okay, absolutely. Really quickly, let's do it.
Whoa, what are
Yeah, exactly. Be specific. 'Cause I have it written down in this book.
Jeweled bracelet from Kaylee.
Okay, give me 1 second.
From Kaylee.
Who's Kaylee?
I
Yeah.
stole it from her at some bar.
was gonna
Okay,
say.
okay.
Is
All
that
right, so
my secret dream lover?
jeweled necklace. No.
Oh,
So
no.
let me get so you spend 10 minutes using detect magic, and that particular necklace does not glow.
Okay.
It is obviously very valuable. How valuable you're not sure because you're not a
Yeah.
jeweler, but it does not glow with magic.
Just
That was
two
just
more
10
items.
minutes. Sure, no, it's fine.
It's the really expensive necklace I got early on. I know it's worth more than 3,000. I don't remember. I stole it from that very rich lady.
I remember you talking about it. I told you it was you haggled in order to, you found out that it was worth more than the 3,000 that she was willing
Yeah.
to offer you. Absolutely. So you spend an extra 10 minutes you doing the ritual spell on that one, and that one also does not glow.
The last one is a green gem, and I have a parentheses soapy fish.
Gotcha. Okay. Absolutely. So you spend a full half hour doing them one at a time. And at the end of the 30 minutes, you spend 10 minutes on the green gem, and that green gem does glow.
And can I use identify now?
An extra 10 minutes, you get to top 40 minutes. You guys are basically chilling out, waiting for him to get done with his ritual spell. Identify, it is hold on a second. Let me see if I could get it up on the phone and then text it to you.
Identify
I might have
it.
something else actually now that. if
No,
that
that's fine. That's
worked.
fine. Absolutely. The green gem, it is what's it called? Let me actually Google it. Hold on
It's
a
a
second.
gem.
No, it's I'm trying
It's
to
a
figure out.
specific one, Baka.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what's up, actually.
Damn it, Thaden, I can't think. Hold my hands, help me think.
Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm not sure the exact name of it. Okay, and maybe that makes sense actually, because maybe you wouldn't know the exact name, you just know the properties of it.
Okay.
There is an air elemental living inside the green gem.
Oh.
And you realize that in an emergency situation, if you were to toss it on the ground and shatter it, an air elemental will emerge from the green gem and be forced to serve you for a period of time. Now, I'm going
That's
to try.
fucking cool.
I'm going to try and Google. Let's see, gem of air elemental. I mean, I forgot what it's called. Gem.
That's
air
awesome.
I feel like I was looking at magic items earlier, and I think I saw that.
Gem.
I kind of
Ooh.
want it.
Small
air.
world, huh?
And you know what? I'm gonna flick at the PI.
Oh!
Ooh.
Cool.
And Baka's heart grew 3 sizes that
Air elemental.
Then we had to bring them to a hospital.
It's basically called, just so that you know, Jacob, it's called Elemental Gem. And I'm clicking it, summoned, I screwed up actually, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. It's not an air elemental, it's a water elemental. Sorry about that. It's basically the same thing. An emerald is a water elemental, not an air elemental. So I screwed
I
up.
thought it was the sapphire.
Blue sapphire is air. Yeah. Yellow diamond is earth. Red is fire, and emerald is water.
Well, I just so happen to have a red gem from a leather pouch. is, I don't know where I got that from. But,
Sure.
uh,
Well,
You
you
can
wanna
only
s-
use these once, right?
Yeah, I think basically it's the gem contains a mode of elemental energy. When you use the action to break the gem, it is summoned as if you had cast a conjure elemental spell, and the gem's magic is lost. So it's a one-shot deal, kind of like a scroll.
Ooh, that's actually kind of a scary spell.
Yeah.
If I
So
remember.
just So
Okay.
basically, what I would
Yeah,
do
but we
if
only
I
get
were you,
one.
John, is
And
probably
they can come after you if you.
Yeah.
just go conjure elemental as a spell, and then like screenshot that for yourself.
Yeah.
And then basically realize that the green gem is a water elemental. So you have that in your possession. So now what item were you doing again? I'm
it's
sorry.
a red gem from a leather pouch.
And you spend 10 minutes to cast detect magic by sitting on the floor and doing the designs in the dirt, and all of a sudden the arcane symbols begin to glow, and in 10 minutes time you find out that yes, that glows as well.
Okay, I will cast Identify as well.
Fire elemental.
All right, who wants this one?
I'll take them.
All right, give it to Theoden.
Okay, so Theoden, basically when you get a chance, just look up conjure elemental spell. And then basically if you use that gem and you use your action to shatter it at your feet, that spell is cast, and it's a one-shot deal where you would end up getting a fire elemental from that red gem.
Okay.
Cool.
So is there anything else, Baka, that, I mean, you have basically, it's like, imagine that 2 days had gone by. Is there anything?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, since you had an opportunity to do that, does anybody else in the previous 2 days want to do something in order to, at camp?
Yeah, I want to talk to Baylor.
Okay, absolutely. We can do that by all means. Let's just assume that either in the past 2 days or in the next, I'll actually give you two opportunities. I'll give you one opportunity for the past 2 days, and then the next 2 days travel to Alzando. We'll make a second roll if the first one didn't work.
Chris,
Okay,
that
and
was
if that
everything, by the
doesn't
way.
work, by the way, my Mystic Arcanum, I'm just going to take something else that I don't have to ask him
Cool.
for. Just so
No
you know.
problem. Absolutely.
The
By
other
all
player,
means.
our player to DM. So
Sure.
just so you know.
This is exciting for me because, believe it or not, I'm not even 100% sure why you want to speak to Baylor. Like, if there's extras, I love it. I love that. I mean, I think I'm sure, but I'm not 100% sure.
You should know, but okay.
Okay, good.
Fair enough.
So, I would like you to, what do you do in order to prepare to speak to your Pact Lord Baylor?
I'm going to use my Dagger of Baylor.
Dagger.
And I'm going to use it to draw like a weird demonic circle around myself.
Mhm.
And I'm going to sit in it and meditate.
Absolutely. What I'd like you to do is to make me a wisdom check.
Wisdom check.
Yes.
Oh shit.
By the way, you may, if you choose, you may use that invocation that you have.
Dark One's Luck.
Yes, you may if you so choose.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And ooh, you know what? I'm gonna use it.
Sure.
I rolled a 15 plus 2.
So that's a 17.
And then I'm gonna roll a D10 on top of it. And that's a 7. 7 plus
24.
17 plus 7. It's 24.
Okay. You think and you focus and you concentrate
23.
and you ask for the blessing and you call out to your Pact Lord, basically, and you get the equivalent of a busy signal. He does not answer.
Oh, DC 25.
Damn.
Sucks, bro.
Doesn't mean that you can't try one more time on the trip to
Can I
Alzheimer's.
use the invocation again? Or the
Since
No.
it's a different, no, wait, yes, you can, because
because once
you get,
per long
you get
rest.
it once per long rest. The next time
day,
you
yeah.
absolutely would be able to. Absolutely.
All
So
right.
so now before we do yours again, I promise I'll jump right back to you.
That's fine.
Sirach, Theoden, even Baka, is there anything else interesting that you like to do? In regards to your pets, in regards
I just want to train Chester a little bit. Try to
how
get his
exactly do you want to
strength
train
up.
him?
I want to do a little tug of war match.
Tug of war.
We'll toss him around a little bit, rough house.
Absolutely, by all means. I need you to make an animal handling check, please.
All
Roll
right.
high.
First roll with the big D20.
Go for it.
Here we go.
You are roughhousing
Ooh.
with Chester the Blink Dog, this massive, gray, muscled.
13.
13 is not high enough, my friend.
I know.
Here's the problem. You're not sure if you're making progress. You're bonding with the dog. The dog loves you to death.
He's fucking better.
If he could speak, you'd probably say, I love my dwarf. But you don't understand. You don't understand him if he said that. You have no idea. That's just what you imagine in your mind.
Did I
That's
hear
what he
it?
said. That's what he said.
Actually, Baka. Only Baka hears this.
Oh, no.
Only Baka. He basically says, I love my dwarf. My dwarf is my friend, and I love him. And he gives me nice presents, and he gives me a stick, and I run to the stick and I bring it back to him, and I love my dwarf. That's basically what he says most of the time.
That's fucking right.
I don't have the heart. I don't have the heart to tell him though.
Yeah. So anyway, so unfortunately, you have a great time with the dog, but you're not sure if you work towards enhancing any of his abilities. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
You're a little higher than a 13. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, that's understandable.
Sirach, is there anything that you would like to do?
Yeah, I wanna run with Alistair.
Run with
A
Alistair.
little bit, you know.
Alistair is the one of the two lion cubs that tag along with the group. By all means, make an animal handling check of your own, please.
Guidance.
You can guide, since you said it, you can give him an extra D4.
Yeah, sorry, Thaden, I forgot.
That's whatever.
Hey, you did fine anyway.
19.
19. Okay, so that is a success. And you feel like you are ridiculously close to making some sort of tangible increase in Alistair's core being. You're not sure exactly what, but you feel like you're close. You feel like the dog, I said, I'm sorry. The cat, I'm a dog person by default, so I always think dog. Sorry about that. I love cats. I love cats too, but
They're cool.
I go
Imagine
to
if I had a bird.
Yeah, well, there you go. So you feel like
I don't like birds.
You feel like you're really close, Sirach, real close. So you travel for another couple of days, and before you get to the edge.
I thought you were gonna give me one.
Oh yes. I'm sorry. By all means, my fault.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do sprints too with my.
Yes, absolutely.
Is it possible?
And I roll a 36.
Is it possible for me to include Alistair in this? Training.
In order for you to, you would have to ask Sirach's permission first.
Mm-hmm.
Sirach, do you have his? By all means,
Sirach,
sure.
Help train Alistair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
And I need Baka to make an animal handling check with Alistair for Alistair to follow the commands. Because Alistair doesn't, you have to understand.
Separate animal handling or?
A separate animal handling check just to see if you can get him to go along with what you're doing.
Okay, so, Pia,
Too late. Nope. Too late.
Oh shit!
So what
I'm
was
sorry.
too late? What was the roll?
It says my connection. It says my internet connection's unstable all of a sudden. That's why I thought you didn't hear me.
No. He was somewhere else.
All right, no guidance for Alistair then.
Sorry, my character sheet disappeared on my laptop, and I'm trying to find it real
14.
quick.
Oh, 14. Okay, make a perception check really quickly, Baka.
Oh, thank God I found it.
10.
You don't really. Okay, so he's going along with it, but he doesn't seem to be as enthusiastic as his brother. Let's just put it that way. So, by all means, now how exactly are you looking to train both animals? Tell me.
So I'm just gonna have them do what's it called? I forgot what they're called. But in the gym where it's like from one end of the court to the next end and it gets longer.
Running?
Suicide sprints?
Suicide sprints, yeah.
Terrible name, but that's what they are. But
anyway.
That's
what I'm gonna have them do.
Fitness,
suicide sprints.
Yeah, right, exactly. So okay, no problem. So do me a favor, make an animal handling check, please.
Guidance.
Jacob.
You are allowed. Yes. He said it before you asked. Yes.
If I had guidance, I probably could have gotten it.
Okay. All right. I got 27.
I could actually take guidance. We all could have guidance.
Yeah, you might want to take it.
Yeah. Pia's not very attentive.
You rolled over a 20.
It was 27.
27. Okay, so
damn.
Here's the deal.
I thought I was close. I said
you're almost 27. Yeah. Just like I told Sirach, Baka, you as well. You feel like specifically with Ari, that you're very, very close to having some sort of
Well,
really
Ari
tangible-
was. I already did sprints with Ari beforehand.
Yes,
the
you
last
did.
Time.
Yes, you did. So I have them both checked off, and you feel like you're very close. You're both you and Sirach feel like you're making progress in the same way. I will say that even without a perception check, you feel like Alistair did not get the same benefit that Ari did. You're not sure why, but it just doesn't seem like he was as enthusiastic as his brother was.
I mean, he
But-
was too tired from running with me.
Maybe that
I'm
could be it.
faster.
Who knows? Very possible. So now you guys make your way.
Got them longer
Now
legs.
now we can jump back into these little individual animal checks after a moment. So I'm not looking. We can actually knock this out. But what I want to do is I want to advance the story, the narrative, another 2 days or so to the 6th of the month. So it's 9/6/257, and let's say it's 10 a.m. Let's just say that puts you right at the about a quarter mile from the gates of this new city that you'd never been to before, Alzando. In those 2 days that it took you to get there, let's go back to Pia. So Pia,
All
did you
right.
find your character sheet yet? What happened?
Yeah, I'm good.
All
I'm
right?
good. I'm
You
good.
good?
Sorry.
All right, so Pia, what was it that you said that you wanted to try to reach out to Baylor again in these 2
Yes.
days? By all means.
All
and
right,
you
so-
and since it's a new day, you can also use the invocation again as well.
I am going to do the same exact thing I did last time. I'm going to use my Baylor's dagger, draw like a demonic circle around myself, sit in it, and meditate,
Cool.
and mumble something in Infernal or something.
This time I will give you a wisdom check at advantage.
Ooh.
So- Because you've been doing the same thing, you've been focusing, you should be getting better at it.
Thank fuck for that. This first one was bad.
Watch that foul mouth.
I'm sorry. 22.
22, even with the invocation. Or is it?
Damn.
Yeah. Well, I hate to say it, but
It's over.
yeah.
For
Please
now.
leave a message with Baylor.
Okay. So needless to say, the lights are on, but nobody's home at the moment for whatever reason. Maybe he's just not interested in having a conversation with you.
That's fine.
You feel very neglected. You feel neglected. Like, how
Ooh.
dare my pack lord not listen
That's
to
the
me?
worst feeling.
I'm going to get that key and I'm going to find him and fucking slap him.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely.
And I hope he hears that. Then maybe I can actually talk to him.
Yeah.
You hear me?
You hear me, Baylor?
So let me ask you a question. Do you come across as frustrated when do you see how frustrated you are right now as Jacob? Are you that frustrated visibly to the rest of the
Let's
group
be
when you come out?
No.
Okay, I just
No.
wondering. Okay, cool.
Can
All
I
right,
insight check?
He's playing it cool.
Sure, you can insight check him, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
What do I roll for that?
Well, let him make his roll first. And I'll let you know.
18.
So he rolls an 18 on his insight check. What I need you to do is beat an 18, making either a performance or deception check. And you're not allowed to guide yourself.
Oh. Wow. I actually lost. I rolled a 15.
Okay, so Baka, it is obvious that you've never seen someone go into a meditation for spiritual reasons and come out of it angrier than they went in. It's a little bizarre. Like he's trying to hide it, but he's fucking pissed.
Hey, Pia, what's wrong? Are you constipated?
Yes. Yeah. I can't poop. Yeah.
You don't even have to make a roll. You know that
Trouble.
he's full of shit. And-
Yeah. I
and
am full of shit. I
literally.
can't poop.
literally and
Yeah.
figuratively.
Well, yeah, I can't help you.
That's okay. Théoden will make some room in there later.
I'll make some room for it.
Harry hears this conversation and
Like, what the
listens
fuck?
attentively. And Harry goes to Pia. Pia, why are you upset?
It's Baylor. Okay.
Oh, well.
All right. I'll
It's-
tell you.
It's
he-
complicated.
Is he been contacting you and telling you that like you have to do things that you don't approve of?
No.
Say kill all the
I
dwarfs.
was trying to talk to him because
He
I
won't
wanted
answer
to-
my phone
He
calls.
won't. I wanted him to put a new spell in my book, and he won't answer me. I can't find him.
Butt dialed him, and now he won't answer his calls.
Which is okay. I can teach myself a little something, but I wanted it to be something special.
Yeah. So anyway,
I don't expect you to understand, but
I don't. I'm sorry. I was
if
just
you
curious.
want to join us, the invitation's still open, and you can learn a hell of a lot more.
Well, how would I be able to help you?
Yeah, watch it.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Do you mean that? Is there some way that I can help you get a connection to him? Well, no, I can't. I can't do that because I'm not a warlock.
Well,
okay.
But you can become one.
Shit.
Oh,
God damn it!
Remember?
I don't think I don't think I'm.
he wants to. I don't think he wants
I don't
to.
think I'm.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea, Harry.
I kind of agree with you, Theoden.
Right,
It sounds
right.
sounds like it might not be up my alley.
Well, open invitation if you change your
Oh,
mind.
thank you, Pia.
Yeah.
So
open invitation because they're so desperate.
Hey,
am I right?
I wasn't on my
right?
headset, by the way. What did Jacob roll?
Not
Rolled
good
it.
enough.
On what?
He rolled a 24 and a 22.
Oh, feels
Yeah,
Yeah, there's good rolls.
and that was with an added D10.
But you have to
So it
understand,
was not a good roll.
it should not be easy for a warlock to just knock on the door of a packed lord and say, "Hey, dude, you mind if I have an audience? Thanks." It's just it can't be.
At least not until we get that key.
Yeah, well, that's a whole
Maybe.
nother story.
You want me to
Maybe.
lockpick it?
That might get more complicated than we're really prepared for.
So now, Baka, if you're looking,
Definitely.
if you're looking to pick the lock
I'm
on,
not,
I'm
not
saying
yet.
if you are, I'm saying it would take the place of like an animal handling.
I
check.
know, and that's why I don't want to.
Okay. Theoden, is there something that you would like to do on the way to the city of Elzando?
Do I have any? I don't have anything that needs to be identified.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yes,
I
Chris.
maybe
can't
good for
can't
you.
try with Chester again, right?
Sure, you can. It's
Oh,
a whole,
okay,
whole
okay,
new day.
okay.
You can.
I was gonna say, are we on the other days?
Yeah.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right, I'll do that.
By all means. So you're going to do the whole tug of war thing with the stick.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Make an animal handling check.
Come on, baby. Whoo.
What'd you get?
17.
17 is enough. You feel like you've made progress.
Don't know guidance.
Not enough progress.
Oh, he still didn't give me guidance, you.
But it's okay. But it's okay. You succeeded.
Y'all is sad right now, okay?
You succeeded in.
I got you, Theoden.
You succeeded in making progress
My
with
man.
the animal. Not enough that it has a tangible benefit, but if you keep doing it, eventually it will rear its head in a positive way. I promise.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So, but I have it marked down. Before we jump to the other two guys, Pia, were you about to say something before? I'm sorry.
I was going to tell you because I never took my Mystic Arcana. It's good for you to know. I'm going to take a different spell, just so you know.
Don't do it.
So, because I was going to ask Baylor for a lower level spell that I
Don't do
really
it,
had no
Jacob.
business having.
Jacob.
What?
Don't do it.
What? Did I fuck something
Don't
up?
do it yet.
Oh.
Sirach, is there something that you would like to do?
Yeah, please help me out here. I might have blanked out reading something. I
Sirach,
apologize.
what was it that
So-
you'd like to do? I'm sorry.
Well, I want to ask you a question first.
Sure,
So
sure.
you said it was another 2 days, correct?
Yes, correct.
So would I be able to do something with Alistair, like another training session, and possibly try to contact Baylor myself?
Wait,
Sure,
why don't I
absolutely.
just teleport us in?
Oh my lord.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So why don't
uh,
we do the animal first?
Sure.
Yeah. What are you
Oh, shit.
doing,
Don't
Brendan?
worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Shit.
Okay, so we'll do Alistair first. I'm gonna wrestle with him again.
Wrestle. Absolutely. Go for it. Give me an
Guidance.
Animal handling check with guidance from
Thank
Pia.
you, sir.
God damn it.
You're an asshole.
I'm
Jacob.
sorry.
That's gonna be a 17.
New chair. I'm
17
all
is
fucked
enough.
up. Sorry.
Okay, so with three
The blood doesn't
successful
flow right unless
attempts
I'm sitting
working
on the
at
floor.
wrestling, here's what basically happens. What is the strength of Alistair on Alistair's stat sheet?
17 or a +3.
Okay, does 18 give it a +4?
Does.
Yes.
Well, that's what it has now. So
Okay.
so basically the strength of Alistair is 18 now. And the 18 gives, I guess I would assume, an extra point of damage when it attacks. And an extra also probably an extra plus to hit, I would think. It probably uses strength to hit. Because what other basis would it use to? Let me ask you a question. What is the to hit?
I'm
bonus?
pretty sure it's +4, so I'm or +3. I mean, it's +3 to hit, so I'm pretty sure it's using strength.
Well, I'm going to assume that it's using
That's
strength.
+5 to hit.
It's +5 to hit. Yeah, that's what
Is it
I was
plus
thinking.
5?
I think so.
Yeah, it's a +5 to hit.
Hold on, bring it up
So I'm
again.
going to imagine that the plus.
No, I meant like the +3 damage at the end.
Oh, you know, that's
yeah,
definitely
yeah, yeah,
definitely
that's-
strength.
Yeah.
Because
So
that's
you're right. You're
proficiency.
right. So here's what
Plus
I'd like
5.
to do. I'd like you to add a point of damage to the attack. So it's +4 to damage.
+6
And
to
also,
hit.
and
plus-
also, no, what is it? Right, it's +5 at the moment.
It's +5 at the moment.
So now it's +6 to hit.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn.
18 strength, +6 to hit, +4 damage, 2 attacks like it always has.
All
So
right.
now what I would suggest is that if you train with Alistair, you should probably train in a different way
Mhm.
because it's probably not going to stack.
Yeah,
All right. So that's
Makes
done.
sense.
Now what was it the other thing that you were mentioning? I'm curious, having to do with Baylor.
Other thing, I would like to try to meditate and contact Baylor as well.
Okay. By yourself?
Ooh.
Ooh,
Hint.
Pia, could we do like a seance thing?
I don't know. He doesn't like me right now, but I'll try.
Oh my God! Stop
Beautiful.
being a Debbie Downer. Get
Right,
over
no,
here and
no.
hold hands
That
with
little
me.
negative Nancy.
Zrock, why didn't you train RA2?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry.
He has things to do.
I was more
Baka.
concerned about the Baylor thing, honestly.
Wait, why do you want to talk to him?
Don't worry about it. Shut up and hold my hand.
Oh,
I
Start
am.
meditating.
So you guys decide
Start
to try
meditating, bitch.
thinking that more than one may help. You decide to focus and concentrate together and meditate. Yes, what's up?
Can I cast invisibility and throw small pebbles at them?
Sure,
You
why not?
cannot.
Why the hell not? Okay, so before you get into a deep zone, you notice that you're being pelted with pebbles from an unknown
Pink.
source. What do? Boink, boink, boink. Is there anything you'd like to do about it?
Blessed head Baka.
Eldritch Blast in a random direction. Okay, all of a sudden they're starting to there's literally vomit flying all in different directions. Baka, they're almost close to actually.
I'm gonna cast levitate on him since I can do that.
I'm
at
invisible.
will.
He's invisible. You're not sure exactly where he is.
Oh, all right.
So
then
anyway,
never mind.
is it safe to say, Baka, that eventually you grow bored and tired of this and you allow them to do that?
No, actually. I'm
No,
gonna
not
continue.
at all.
No.
All right, so you know what then? I guess Soraka, I'll allow you to try and hit him at disadvantage. So give me a hit roll at disadvantage because he's invisible.
All right.
Guidance.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, actually, hold on. That guidance was cocked. It's not going to matter
Roll
too
the
much,
guidance
but
again.
all right. Well, same result. What is my spellcasting modifier?
Probably not enough.
10.
All right, so
Nice.
basically you're firing left and right in every which direction in frustration. If it had struck something invisible, you'd have noticed the curvature of the flow of the Eldritch Blast. But so you think that you're repeatedly missing and he's dodging
Is it
out of the way.
safe to say he knows it's 99% Baka?
Oh yeah, Daka's yeah, absolutely. The point is he doesn't know where he is.
All
Now,
right.
Pia, what did you say you were doing? Levitate?
I was gonna do it on Baka to make him
Well,
float
give
away.
me a hit roll at disadvantage. I know that your stuff's jacked up by the robe of Arch Magi, but it's got to be a disadvantage because he's invisible. You're not
That's
sure
a
exactly
miss.
where he is.
Is it safe to say I see Pia casting a spell?
Sure,
Can I use
That-
my boots of flying to fly up?
you
Can I use my
but
spell
it
attack
happens
bonus?
at the same time? So, you absolutely can use your spell attack bonus, but it's at disadvantage.
Yep. So that would be 17.
17 is not enough to hit
Yeah.
Baka. So you fail to locate him because he's invisible and he keeps annoying you guys. And sadly, as a result, while you would have gotten an advantage on the
Oh
roll,
my God.
you get a straight roll because no, I'm just kidding.
We're castrating you.
You're,
That's
no,
happening.
you're just kidding. You're just kidding.
I'm holding
No.
down, boys.
Let him go. It's
Hey,
all
we're
right.
getting
I'll go.
another warlock tonight.
Eventually, it takes you an hour before he loses interest and stops. So
Good.
eventually, you calm down. You stop cursing into the abyss, and you focus together on the like a joined meditation to reach out to Baylor. Okay, so you guys can you're rolling with advantage plus his invocation. You're getting advantage because the two of you are working together.
I think you should each
shit.
roll once and then Jacob rolls the d10.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Sure.
I wouldn't have Jacob roll the D10. but
Jacob
that's-
looks like he rolled. Correct.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was.
hold on. I'm not.
I
Fix it
still
with
got
a
the
D10.
D10. I still have a nat
They
one. I
put a
got to
bandage
roll.
on it.
What'd you get?
17.
Oh,
17 total. What did Sirach
Are
get?
you fucking kidding me?
That was the lowest roll yet.
wait, you got a 7. Wait. So what
17
am I?
with the
What am
D10?
I adding to my roll?
You're
for this?
adding.
I've never done this.
That's fine. It's a wisdom check.
A wisdom check.
So
okay.
basically, you just.
Oh,
add
you're
your
giving
wisdom-
him my otherworldly patron feature.
Absolutely.
No,
Dark One's luck.
oh.
That's add a D10 to whatever it is.
Absolutely. So Sirach, what I'd like you to do
It's like
is
mega
I'd like
guidance.
you to roll a d20.
Did you get it? Did you get a 17 with the D10?
Yes.
But
Oh
here's
my
the good
God.
news. The good news
Yeah.
is
Oh, wait.
because you're helping him, you get your own d10 roll. Because
Oh,
you're helping
good. Okay.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry.
So
It's a
make-
19. I forgot to add my wisdom modifier.
All right. So 19
So-
was not
Oh, I
enough.
forgot.
So
it's
wisdom modifier. Okay. So
87.
I got an 18 with the wisdom modifier plus.
And
a
you have to
D10.
roll a d10.
Where the hell is a D10? Okay. Well, no. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is unfortunately
Yeah.
not enough. So you guys feel like you're making progress. You think it's a good idea to do this again together in the future, that your combined effort would make sense. But as of right now, he's just not available.
And right at the climax, Chris, I threw another pebble.
Boink, right in the forehead.
I tried to help. Yeah.
Listen,
Oh, I appreciate
it's a
it.
good
I
idea.
appreciate
It's a
it.
good
Do
idea.
as you
but
want
the-
now.
But the dice was not forgiving
No.
today.
No.
Okay, so now I think the only thing left to do
You
before
missed me.
you reach the city is
Chris.
check Ari with the animal handling check, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing? The sprints, the suicide sprints?
I'm gonna do more of a game of tag this time.
Okay, very cool.
Guidance.
Guidance for Baka and Ari.
It's 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Dirty 20 means you have 3 successes in a row. What is the dexterity of Ari?
I think it's 13.
13. Here's what
Or
I'd like
it might be 15. Hold on.
Here's what I'd like to do. Okay, well, yeah, just look it up. Let me know for sure.
15.
15. Ooh, nice.
Yes. It's a
Ooh.
+2 right currently.
All right, so I want the 15 to become a 16 for Ari.
Yay.
And I would like Ari's armor class to improve by 1.
Cool.
So now again, like I mentioned to Sirach before, it doesn't stack. So I think that you need to focus on something else other than dexterity for the next time.
So are they like adolescent lions at this point?
Oh yeah, they're
they
no
have-
longer cubs. They're basically lions without the mane.
Okay.
If you didn't know their gender, you would think that they're female lions because they're basically they're much larger, lankier. They're basically the size of a really large dog at this point.
That's
Nice.
frightening.
My proficiency in the animal handling is coming to play.
And
Definitely helping.
okay. All right. So now as far as these individual little checks, the time has run out for those. Doesn't mean that we still can't do them in the near future, but right now it is done. So you reach the outskirts on the map of where you expect Alzando to be. And basically you find that Alzando is very, very similar to the city of Kirillith in the sense that there is a supply line that leads to nowhere. And at the end of that supply line is a spectral purple veil, very much like Kirillith.
Oh, not
And that
this
the
shit
city
again.
itself is 1,500 feet in the air, a floating kind of like Dalaran, so to speak, for those of you that are fans of World of
Aha.
War. Do you get on the supply line and head towards the gate?
I'm down.
Yeah, I guess.
Wait. Do
Why
you
do we have
want
to
me
be
to
up in the
just
air?
teleport us in there?
Gotta see, right?
Oh, it's a 19. You wanted me to just teleport us in there?
We
I
can't.
think-
You
think
need
we
to.
need-
It's a
You've
place
never
that
been
you
there
need
before.
to. Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically he can
Yeah.
try, but there's a certain danger element to trying to teleport someplace you've never been.
Like you might teleport us in the air, we might fall. Die.
That's true.
You guys
That's
will fall and
true,
die.
that's
I will
true.
be fine.
All right. Let's get in the
Tiao will be
supply
probably
line.
fine.
Let's just
Everyone
get
else
in
will
the
die.
supply line.
All right. So you find yourself
I'm
on the
gonna
back.
use disguise self.
What would you like to disguise yourself as, Baka?
I'm going to disguise myself as a human, a teenage human
Teenage human. Not a
Nog.
problem.
Oh,
with a
Jacob's going nog.
with
Nog.
lots of acne and a lisp.
Lisp, acne.
Acne and a
What
lisp.
what color hair?
Fire red.
Fire red. Outstanding. Okay, so you are definitely disguised. So Nog, for the audience that doesn't know, is a turtle wizard, a turtle man, if you will. So Nog is what Pia looks like. Pia normally looks like a navy blue tiefling.
How
Now
much
he
of
looks
disguise
like
at this point?
yeah.
Everyone knows him as Nog.
Well, pretty yeah, exactly. Nog is becoming renowned in the realm.
That's what I want.
Yes. So you make your way to the end of the supply line.
Can I find some native plants to recolor my hair?
Make an investigation check. Why not?
Yeah, I didn't find any plants.
All right. Well, listen,
worry
you
about it.
tried. It's just this landscape doesn't doesn't have any plants that could double as a dye. So
Yeah.
it just didn't work. So now you make your way to the end of the supply line. You're not questioned, all that rigorously. You thought you might have to give a tip to get in the city. They seem to be very on the up and up. They didn't try to shake you down or grift you. They allow you to. They ask you basically, what's your business in the city? Does anyone answer?
Shopping.
It seems like a satisfying enough answer for them. You could just tell that they don't give a shit. And you have the option to walk into the Purple Veil should you so choose.
I'm gonna flip him a gold anyway.
He takes the gold. He says that was not necessary, sir. But
it's a pleasure. Thank you.
thank you, Mr. Turtle Man. I appreciate it. It'll help towards my child's education for me.
Excellent.
So you walk through the veil. I'm assuming. Do you guys make your way through the Purple Veil?
I'll do it.
Right on through.
Bamf, you walk through and you find yourself, you're a little dizzy and a little disoriented for a moment, but once you get your legs under you, you are again in a circular city. The layout, apparently the architect who designed Kirillith is the same guy who designed this place because it's circular in nature with a spire in the center. Everything is kind of like white marble and green tapestries. The insignia of the Emerald Enclave is basically everywhere. So even if you didn't really know what city this was loyal to, which faction they were loyal to, it would be not that hard to figure it out. People
Question.
walking. Yes, go ahead.
Sorry, we're up in the air again.
Yes, you are literally. You don't feel like you're in the air. But if you were able to look over the wall, you'd realize that there's a 1,500-foot drop. Baka, if you wanted to do the whole floating thing, you could reconnaissance.
Nah, it's fine. I mean, nah. Not
Yeah.
now.
No, I'm not.
No, by all means, if you have a question.
No, I don't want to ask yet.
Okay, so
Never mind.
the commercial areas are on the outside of this circle. You're noticing as you make a lap around. It's honestly, the lap is only maybe like a mile around. If you spend maybe a half an hour, you could probably walk the entire circumference of the city. The residential areas and some of the richer stuff is in the inner part.
Is
And
there anyone selling maps?
make an investigation check.
I'd say 19.
A 19. Unfortunately, at this time, you don't find anyone selling any maps. You do notice, though, a few things. You notice that there is the people who are walking around the city are very aristocratic looking. Like there's a certain level of kind of like wealth that you could just sense. Most of the people that you see are elves, but there is a smattering of other
there it
races.
is.
There's definitely, humans, half elves, gnomes. You see a smattering of dragonborn, a smattering of goblins, but mostly
No
elves.
dwarves.
You see not that many dwarves. It's not, it doesn't feel unusual. Like you're not
Yeah.
feeling any tension.
Right,
Théoden,
right.
but you just so happen
It's
to
an
not see
upper
those.
class place.
I think
Dwarves
it's
aren't-
because
Yeah,
the dwarves smell.
dwarves don't belong here.
yeah.
Dwarves
yeah.
smell. They stink up our aristocratic city.
Don't
So
talk about how
Gnomes aren't aristocratic.
Yeah.
Screw them. They all live in little
I am a human right now.
little
I am not a gnome.
trees that they bake cookies.
Hey, I like me some sky gnome cookies.
yes. So in the absence of a map to take you to specific places, is there anything in particular in the city that you'd like to look for?
Yes, many things.
Armor.
What, friend? Let's start with something, people.
All right.
By the
let
way,
me-
it's basically it's 10 o'clock in the morning. The sun is high in the sky. It's chilly. You're beginning to realize that winter's definitely coming. It's a sunny day though.
I would like to ask somebody a question.
Sure. What kind of a person are you looking for? Is it
Somebody that looks like they've been in this city for a long time.
Sure.
Is there anybody like that nearby?
Make a perception check.
Yeah, how are you supposed to know that, Jacob?
Oof. No, there probably isn't with a 12.
With a 12. Well, with a 12, what you're able to find is you're able to find an old man sitting on the stoop of a building that looks, friendly enough. He's smoking a pipe. He's an elf.
My man.
He's wearing green and white robes. And he just seems like he's enjoying the afternoon.
So he doesn't look poor.
No, he does not.
Okay. I'll approach him in Nog fashion.
Yes.
Very, very slowly.
In my Nog fashion.
Yes. And what do you say to him?
Hello,
He acknowledges your presence. He basically tips his hat to you and takes his pipe out of his mouth and goes, "Good day.
Good day.
What can I do for you?"
I have a question.
Feel free.
My first time here. It's a great place.
It's a good place. Good place to settle.
Yes. Very similar to Curelith, though.
Yeah.
Does there happen to be a portal that would bring us there from here?
Well, I make a persuasion check. Your persuasion is pretty high, so that's a good chance.
Yeah, but I rolled a 3.
All right, well, let's see what you got.
Do you know we have that teleport item, right?
I'm just asking. No, that's a 13.
A 13. He says to you, "Well, that's an interesting question. Well, I'll say this because I don't know of a particular teleportation circle or anything like that could do that's part of the city. But there is something called the Griffin Express.
Jacob's on the air.
The Griffin Express is like a mail service. As a mail service, usually packages can be magically whisked away to other cities, including Curelith, because Curelith is a major city. I don't know if they can do people. I've never really asked them. Like, I imagine a person is like a package in a way. It's a living package. Maybe if you offered to pay them a lot more money, they might actually do it. That's something that I've never really thought of. But other than that, I don't know of any particular service or.
Who did, Jacob?
Tell him to shut up.
Can I pull it out?
Well, thank you very much. I just figured I'd ask because it's far away and I wanted to go see it someday.
Okay.
And
Well,
you know what? For his trouble, I'll give him a gold.
Oh, that's not necessary.
Oh, are you sure?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, he's like that
No,
rich.
it's fine. I'm fine.
Well, thank you very much. Maybe we'll see you at the tavern and I'll
I
get you
hope
a
so.
drink.
There's a great tavern over there. You should definitely stop by and give something to eat.
Maybe we'll see you there.
Sounds good. Sounds good. What's your name, sir?
My name is Nog.
Nog. Nice. I'm Martigan.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Yes, absolutely. If you see me at the local tavern, by all means, come up and say hello. Maybe I'll buy you a drink.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. So I'm assuming you walk away.
Yeah, I'll go back to the
Okay.
crew that is missing.
Yes. Well, you know what? Listen, why don't we take a break actually? Because it's 7:30 right now. Why don't we actually take a break since we got some missing crew anyway? So it's 7:30. Let's come back like what, 7:50?
Sure.
Let's do that. All right, cool. So all right. So we're in the city and we will ladies and gentlemen, we are Shenanigans ttRPG. We play Dungeons and Dragons. We will be back on the stream at 10 minutes to 8, 7:50 Eastern Standard Time. Just, using an opportunity to go to the bathroom, get something to eat, so on and so forth. We'll see you again soon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Too late, Baka.
sorry.
Game's over.
No. Did we just
You
die?
lost. We had to sacrifice you to win.
I was trying to see if there was a portal to Curelith so we could go there faster and then maybe, poof back without wasting Theoden's thing. That was why I was asking that.
Get like 5 of those a day, don't we?
Doesn't matter. We'll use them all and then we'll need them.